Alright guys, so we are moving on to working on the Sally today. She is, the only word for her is hurt. We kind of expect this. This is your monthly update to say that Sally's broke again. We got her back together, got a fresh turbo on her, and she's not very healthy. We'll start her up here in a second, let y'all hear it, but definitely some pistons and valves may have met, and or the valves are stretched or tulipped. We're not really sure yet. We're gonna end up pulling the head. We need to upgrade the coolant system anyway, so hopefully this doesn't happen anymore. And I think we also need to probably address the oil cooler situation that we've been saying we were gonna address for a while. But if you'll notice, Sally's a little thick girl. She got 35. She got the parts off the shop truck on her because we built some sled pulling bump stops and we rigged this thing out really to be a sled pulling rig. And then it turns out we got her started up the day before and she got some pretty rowdy noises going on in the valve train area. So what do you think, bub? We give him a good start up and let him hear? Yeah. Yeah.
She makes some paint. I started.
Yeah. You want to start it for us and let us hear how beautiful she sounds here. It's not a very happy or healthy sound. Yeah. Brand new turbo too. So that's good. Yeah, she's had better days. I'm gonna bet valve has met piston or piston's met valve, or they might have had a dance party, a little disco party without us. But
I'm actually really excited. I really hope to see some carnage. Sorry, boss.
Oh damn! on our fourth motor this year. Yeah, let's hope we see some carnage.
I mean, I want to see something cool for making noise.
It's making a lot of noise. I'm thinking we're definitely replacing all the valves in this head. And this is our good head with her side draft, so we're gonna hope that she ain't got no heat cracks or nothing in her. But hopefully Jeremy over at Wagler will be able to get this head fixed pretty quick, get us back going. But that's just an extra bolt. I don't know what you're talking about. But while we're at it, we're gonna go ahead and redo the coolant system like we had talked about. Run the -20 lines to the back, route in our water pump and stuff. But first thing, we're gonna hop into a time lapse and Bubba's gonna get this head pulled off. back off of Sally. This has got to feel like a muscle movement, like a memory thing at this point.
Pretty easy.
Yeah. But luckily, like I said, everything we've done on this truck has been in hindsight that it's coming back apart a lot. But so this motor, you know, she wasn't the best motor ever in the first place, but she's definitely not now. Honestly, actually, can we turn this engine over real quick? She's still turning over pretty free?
Yeah.
One or two of the pistons have a little mark on them. Nothing that matters. We're not going to pull the bottom end. We got the head off. Had a lot of valve chatter, and we knew we either bent some valves, ruined them. Turns out, I think we've maybe, like, I wouldn't say shrunk, be lengthened, wouldn't it?
On what?
The valves. We made them longer. They're two-lipped for sure. Yeah. Especially on this cylinder and this cylinder, 1 and 2, I believe they're two-lipped a little bit. You can't really see it, but also we noticed the brand new turbo and exhaust housing that we had just cleaned out was full of oil. And if you look at all these ports, every cylinder is full of oil. All the valve seats are screwed. Yeah, this head, let's hope it's not cracked, but definitely needs valve seats, some new valves. I really hope it's not ruined though, because it does have this pretty beautiful billet side draft on it. That adds,
would be to swap this over.
it's not a big deal to unbolt this and mill another head, but we don't want to keep doing that.
Yeah.
So if that's the case, we may end up, if this one survives, we may get a second head, mill it down, because actually we have one. I think it's cracked. No, it's ruined because the piston went into it.
Yeah.
Anyways, we need another head with a side draft. That way we kind of have one to swap around. Eventually, when we get really, really serious with Sally, I think we're going to have a lot of spare parts, because these are obviously the 6.7 Cummins parts. So we have other trucks that we can use them on, given we need it. I hope we're not having this type of experience with the blue race truck, but
Yeah, it'd be a lot more expensive if it was with the blue truck.
and a lot longer wait times on parts, and a lot harder, and a lot, you know, blue truck treats us like this truck. She's going to be sitting out in the field for a while.
Yeah. Luckily, that thing's got a lot more computers in it to make sure that stuff like this doesn't happen.
Well, and it's also not made to run 2.5 minutes straight.
Right.
So
Computers don't matter if you don't listen to them.
yeah, you know, this thing also has like the red warning lights on the dash. I just tend to not listen. And
Yeah,
not
actually,
care.
Joey, this truck came factory with a computer that wouldn't let us tear itself up.
Right.
And we threw that
And we-
out in the yard.
We took it off. So, air to water stuff. It's finally time. I think we're gonna pull our air to water tank. Go ahead and work on our coolant system while we wait on this head back. We can actually plumb the entire coolant system without the head. So,
Yeah.
because everything up top doesn't change. So what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna add a second radiator in the bed, all dash 20 lines. We have a water pump. We're gonna start on that stuff. Besides that though, head analysis, she's pretty screwed. Valve seats, some two-loop valves. She's pretty worthless. Here, let's turn her over. See if we can. Which one was it? That one's got like a
2 and 5 is well.
Yeah, these don't have enough to even matter.
Look at number 2. Go ahead and roll it back.
2 has.
Number 2 has a
Number 2's got a pretty good nick in it.
Where?
You can feel it with your finger. Exhaust port side.
Yeah, not awful though.
It definitely touched.
Oh, let me see. What's 5 look like? Mambo number 5. You know, they may have touched, but I really don't think it's bad.
And then 2 and 5 both have a little bit of scoring on the backside of the cylinder wall.
Oh, that one touched.
Oh yeah, maybe that was when we were
Yeah,
looking at.
that one's got a circle.
That might have been 3, yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't know if I've seen any marks on them bulls. 2 has a little bit of marks in the cylinder wall. And didn't you say,
Five has a
5
nice
has
one.
one that's a little bit worse. So you can see there's a mark in the cylinder wall right there. I mean, you can't feel it with a fingernail, so I'm gonna pretend I didn't see it. But yeah, she's just a good little old burnout truck. She was gonna be a sled pulling truck, but after we started it up, we realized that was a lost cause.
I
And
think we didn't do that.
no, after we heard that thing,
Yeah,
there was not a chance of this thing getting hooked to a sled. But when that time comes, we're now ready.
Mm-hmm.
We have a front drive shaft. The shop truck doesn't.
Yeah,
The shop truck no longer is full wheel drive. They're just gonna say a lot of these trucks in here have interchangeable parts, and we do be robbing them off of all of them. But Hey, if anybody has a spare 4th Gen 2014 to 2018 drive shaft, let me know.
We need it.
Yeah, send one into the shop. We'll give you a shout out. Get your fan mail. Also, it had 425s, right?
Yeah.
Had the cheap head studs in it. We've got a couple sets of 625s. I think we have one set that only has like 1 torque, maybe.
We only have one set there. I think we threw the rest of them away.
We had one set that was on like a 5th torque, so we just decided they were finally done. Yeah, so we got some 625s to throw into it. We're gonna get Jeremy over a Waggler to work on this head. And then we're actually working on the shop truck right now. Can we show them what we're doing? Chat. This is the turbo off the tungsten truck. 70,000 miles, perfect, pristine, it works. The shop truck has not had an exhaust brake since we bought it. And it needed a turbo pretty bad. That turbo sounded pretty rowdy.
You want to hear what we found out?
What?
That's its second turbo.
It's got a little bit of miles.
That's a Ching Chong
It's
Chinese
Chinese
man.
turbo.
Oh, that's not even like an OEM turbo?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, so we upgraded her big
Yeah,
time.
I found that out.
She's coming back to America, well, Mexico right now.
Yeah, Mexico.
Mexico. But, around here, man. We got this little, dang, that thing does look Chinese.
Doesn't have any writing on it.
It's got
It's
It's
like
like
no,
something power.
it's supposed to say like Cummins on one side.
it's got a lot of oil in the compressor cover.
Nice one.
Yeah. Okay.
Great
Well,
base goes down into it.
we're gonna put a turbo on this, get it started back up today. Hopefully this fixes our exhaust brake problem. That would be a great start to the week. And then besides that, I think she didn't really need anything else. The airbags in the rear,
I fixed them.
Joey fixed them this morning, so we have airbags. Just gonna be a good little shop rig. Like I said, this thing's not gonna go crazy, too many miles, and just a work rig, guys. I see this thing later in its life being an excellent sled pulling truck.
Potentially. It is a long bed though.
That's ideal. Wheelbase is better for pulling.
Well, I just was thinking 2-piece. We'd have to make it a 1-piece drive shaft if we were sled
I
pulling
mean,
with it.
if we're sled pulling this thing, the whole thing gets gutted. Joey, quit being a freaking any level brother over there. Talking about my-
level, they said,
My 8-piece drive shaft?
Do we need a carry bear drop, Joey?
Probably.
He was so worried about his 2-piece drive shaft coming to the floorboard at the truck pull.
Go hop on any level and leave.
You guys didn't get to see it, but we didn't get to go to the truck pull. Pretty sad about it. Sally didn't make it. Joey didn't make it. So the money got canceled on our bet. None of us got $20.
I think it just gets pushed back to another time.
The Fentress County's coming up.
I don't foresee us having a head in the very soon future.
I see Joe's truck being able to
I see your truck being able
do it. My
to.
truck's not touching no
Oh,
track.
see?
Oh, I'm not the one that jumps up and says, "Oh, I'll do it. Here's $20. Put it
Yeah,
on the
I'll
line."
put 20
I
on it.
immediately say, "Hey, my truck's not touching track."
We're gonna get the turbo replaced on this. We'll start her up afterwards. Hopefully she's working fine. And I'm gonna get on the phone and start seeing what we can do about fixing Sally. All right, so the shop truck is running again. The boys are actually putting some coolant in it, and then hopefully we're gonna be able to drive this thing down the road and see if she's got an exhaust brake now. She's a little squeaky, you know. This old girl's getting old. What do you think, Bubba? Scale of 1 to 10. Is it gonna work?
I say we need to kind of boost it and see what does.
I think we just need to take it down the road. Yeah. So we're gonna add some coolant in this thing, top everything off, check everything over, make sure there's no check engine lights, and that none of the new turbo stuff's leaking. Any check engine lights, Joey?
Yeah, we gotta check into that.
Dang.
It says report.
Hey man, why are you dirtying our Cadillac? All right, me and Bubba are gonna take this thing for a test drive and see if the exhaust brake works. Still kind of doing that pulsing thing that it randomly did, but it's,
You got the AC on.
I do have the AC on. It is kicking on. We're gonna test drive this old unit, that check engine light. It'll go off here in a minute. I'll let Bubba be the cameraman for a sec. Hopefully, we can hear some sweet exhaust brake noises. All right, guys. I'll take her on a test drive. I know this ain't the most exciting thing in the world, but ever since we bought the shop truck, she's not had an exhaust brake, so we're pretty excited about it. It makes it a real pain to pull trailers with no exhaust brake.
Next thing we got to fix is the brake clap wiring instead of trailer wiring.
The trailer wiring and the full drive shift thing, I don't know how to fix that. That's actually something that happens to some 4th gens, and I don't know if there's an actual fix. I will tell you, that other turbo, so the exhaust brake didn't work and the vanes were stuck, so it drove really laggy and weak all the time. And I can already tell it's like heavier, so hopefully we let off the throttle. And we stopped nothing.
What a day.
Any day now. Could potentially be a wiring problem.
It's all plugged in, I promise you that. That's
No, I meant with the truck.
truck-wise, maybe.
Bring every chance. We're in fourth gear, driving down the road. You know, I was hoping this just be a video where the exhaust brake kicked on.
Oh!
It works.
We have a chance.
Still doing kind of some weird stuff.
Let her break in, okay?
Oh my god.
It rolls a little. Oh, nice.
Alright, that's a successful mission. We're parking it before I break it, trying to roll cold.
So you want to do a donut at this intersection or no?
God, I think it would do a shit. Pretty good burnout.
We need
Well,
more.
we're not gonna, because it's the shop truck. And Joey already said, hey, why don't you give us lessons on how to do burnouts in the shop truck? Where does that idea come from?
Anything that benefits Joey and screws somebody else, he's in. I don't know.
Me.
If you're in.
Me. Dang, we're still driving the replacement. Alright guys, successful mission. Turbo is replaced. Let's get back, see what else we can do on Sally today. But I feel good about that. How you feel?
I mean, after the day I just had, I feel really good.
I'm not gonna lie. There it is.
Yeah. Oh.
When we didn't hear it at first, I was very nervous that we just wasted an entire day and changed the turbo. But this turbo only has 70,000 miles on it. So, I feel like we should be rolling into Tractor Supply because all of our friends should be there about right now.
For a little hangout?
Yeah, no, I mean, you definitely got to roll into Tractor Supply to hang out after you put a new mod on your truck. Even though the new mod is just fixing stuff that was already there. But,
Making it work.
Catch y'all at the Tractor Supply later, traders.
Taking cameraman duties.
Job well done. Round of applause. She's parked. Do not look at her mileage. She's a good girl.
That's 21,700 miles.
And 42.0. All right. Starting to rain. Peterbilt has experienced her first rain because I didn't feel like moving her in. And I'm not going to lie, it ran out of fuel when I parked it right here. So we just now got fuel. So we're going to give a good old Peterbilt cold start. She's been sitting here for about, I'd say, probably a week. Out in the wilderness. I don't know how she's going to make it. I really don't. Hopefully she'll make it to her fender appointment here soon. Yes, it's getting fenders. Quit bitching online, people. Back. All right. They don't need to see my startup sequence. Let's see shit. May need a little bit of fuel to, or ether to prime her back up because she ran out of fuel.
Done placing the pumps on, right?
Yeah.
Well, you get down to fiddling. All right.
That starter is hot.
Yeah, I'd say she's not happy.
Well, boys, we need something. This ain't it. You know, they say you're not supposed to run mechanical engines dry on fuel.
I think she needs a bump.
She needs a what?
Little bump.
Little bump? Little bump of stripper glitter. All right. Hold on, class. Joey, if you're going to start a truck, which intake would you blow it into? Your ether, your brake cleaner, whatever you want to use.
Which intake?
Yeah, which intake?
Oh, like which side?
Yeah, it has two.
Oh,
Which one would you blow it into, Joey? Let's see the math happen in your head right now.
I'd probably just put it on the driver's side. Why? Just because I'd probably be closest to it when I went to go start
Well,
it.
if you're having help.
I'm having
I
help.
always shoot faster because it's next to the.
The shorter distance to the turbo. You get it now? It's a lot
Yeah, I
closer.
mean, I guess it's a little bit closer.
We won't hold that against you.
It's still going like
I'm
10
just
feet.
testing if you're Peterbilt brother yet.
Yeah.
You're just not there yet,
We
man.
won't bring it up again,
We'll
idiot.
bring it up at our AA meeting. It's part of being a Peterbilt brother. You gotta be an alcoholic. Or whatever, Joe.
Anyway, Nashville this weekend?
Hell no.
Alright.
No, you did straight off the cold start, right?
That was very two little taps.
She just needed a little bump to get her going.
Nitro!
Nice! Break it down. Alright guys, so we kind of ran out of parts for Sally and all the other builds, so we're back to working on the Peterbilt, putting the interior together, getting her ready to go so she can finally go to semi-casual and get her fenders. Just figure we'd give y'all an update. And we also just got these in, so we got some mud flaps off eBay.
Yep.
That doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
But
This is what matters.
yeah, we got some FP mud flap plates. We did make them out of steel because they're getting powder coated white, and I wanted them to be a little bit heavier. We may actually end up offering these in stainless for sale.
They're pretty nice. I like them.
I think some people would run them. It'd be a nice little touch. We also got the bumper brackets on, the bumper supports, because the bumper, if you noticed in videos, it was very, very flimsy. We still have to drill the bottom and put a bolt in it once we get air in this thing to lift it back up. And then Bubba is actually working on the shifter plate. Bub, how's she looking?
Pretty good.
Pretty good? So the shifter plate actually had like a little gap right there. So we took it to our interior lady, and she made us a brown leather gasket to seal it. So it looks pretty sick. A lot better than using like foam or something cheap looking. But actually, check it out too. We got more of the interior in. We got the back panel in, the roof in, that panel, the roof in again.
Well, we had to fix some pieces because, I mean, you can go back and look in the videos. We had some issues with bubbling.
Yeah, it was like drooping in a couple spots. So our interior guy's been coming and we've been kind of messing with this thing. And then he actually took this piece to fix it, didn't he?
Yeah, so what he told me is we had aftermarket like headliner and stuff in here.
Mm-hmm.
And so he made his panels from that, and he's like, basically they're not exactly perfect. So
And-
it's just like trial and error. So
Yeah, so this one actually ended up being a little short and they're fixing it. And then he did make us a sleeper boot, but he took it back to make some more modifications to make it fit perfect. They're pretty good people. They're doing us pretty good. That shifter plate's going to look pretty sick, though. I'm kind of excited to see that.
we'll have stainless bolts, by the way.
Oh, yeah, we'll have stainless bolts. We just, all we have right now is just grade 8 stuff. But, I don't think we ever showed him the sleeper door either, did we?
Not on video.
Not on video? Well, so the sleeper door, they actually made it match. So the shape of the front in the Peterbilt door, they actually put into this, and they made them exactly identical, and they even put the logos at the same height. So nice little touch there. We're still waiting on like our trim pieces from semi-casual. They're going to paint those white to match the truck. So the interior theme is this distressed brown, white stitching, white plastics. Still waiting on those to come back in white. We have some other things. And still trying to get the brake lights to work. But actually, you know what I think we should put in? The mattress.
I thought about that for a hot second,
We
and then
did, but
immediately
we-
thought it was a bad idea.
We had to put the cabinets and stuff in
Cabinets.
on each side.
We can put it in and see if it fits, but I think we should take it back out.
Yeah.
Definitely not.
It will definitely fit. I measured it. But I mean, we could leave the plastic on it until like we're ready
Oh, I forgot
to
about
like
the
sleep
plastic.
on it. I don't know. They put it in a very small box. So I'm curious to see how it unwinds.
It's funny. Can we take a vote on our viewers?
Yeah,
Build
yeah.
a custom panel right there.
Well, so do we chat? The vote is right now. Our interior lady wants to make us some panels to cover right here that match in this brown. I want to wait because I want to do audio. That's the only reason I've said no so far. Because we're pulling this factory sleeper fuse distribution. We don't need this junk. We don't need any factory wiring. Sorry, Joey.
It's gonna be
a nightmare. Got one, pal.
Yeah, well, it's going to be a nightmare to make that work also.
I disagree, but
Brother, it's a nightmare, but you gutted the whole cab.
We wired an
it
entire
works.
truck, and now you're worried about making lights work?
All we need to work is dome lights, bro.
I guess.
Maybe some watermelons in the future.
And 12-volt chargers.
Also, anyone that's wondering if we're going to put like lights, watermelons. Oh, wow, that just randomly fell. Any of that stuff, we are actually going to save it for the audio guy. We just want to get this thing together, get it ready, start using it for shows. Mystery Man drove by.
It's a service bed on a trailer. It's kind of interesting.
All right. Well, yeah. So I think we're gonna wait for now. Let's go open this mattress up, and I may sample it with a nap. What are you doing up there, bro? Oh yeah, buddy.
Yeah, you're gonna cut that and it's gonna blow.
I know. I feel like this is definitely one of those that you cut it and like poof. You know the sad part is, I even like bought the nicer mattress just to be like thoughtful. I'm never gonna get to use this. I'm 100% betting that my dog or my girlfriend is the only thing to ever sleep on this bed in my life.
Let's be honest. You bought a mattress for Bean.
Yeah, Bean. Does anyone know about the new shot dog? I don't think we addressed it.
No, I think you did.
You made a TikTok about her.
Oh yeah, I made a TikTok. I'll put her on the screen. We got a new dog. She, her and Tater, they don't really love each other yet, but they will one day.
You gotta give it time, bro.
So now we have Bean and we have Tater, and I think if there's another animal involved in the near future, it's got to be named like Pork Chop or something. Got to be like an English bulldog named Pork Chop.
I'm gonna get a fat dog and name it Salad. Bean Tater Salad. Just
Did you say salad?
yeah,
A fat dog named Salad.
it's funny.
I think it's hilarious. I just never thought of it. Good job, Bo. This is way harder to open than I was expecting. It's like
I'm
an
waiting
onion.
for it to explode.
It's like an onion. It's got layers.
Work.
I ordered like a mattress off of
Temu?
Amazon.
Oh.
Well, probably Temu too, but this is kind of how it comes.
Yeah, they're like folded up, and then like you undo one thing, and then I'm kind of afraid that's about to happen. No, I mean it's starting to open up.
Oh,
No, it's good. We'll leave some of the plastic on it though.
wow, that wasn't cool at all.
Yeah, that wasn't even like fun. Sorry guys, you just had to watch me unbox that for a minute, and I was so anticlimactic.
It took 5 minutes and it didn't do anything at all.
Didn't do anything at all. I don't know why I was scared of it. All right, we're gonna vacuum out the sleeper. And we're gonna try this mattress out.
I think you gotta let it like grow.
Well, rub on it, Joey. It'll get bigger.
What'd you say, Joey?
Rub on it.
Gotta let it grow.
Joey, rub it on it.
You wish.
Cut.
On this episode of Will She Fit? All right, now Joey, I don't want to come in tomorrow morning and catch you back here.
You might. Well, there is that big plastic piece that goes to the end, so
Oh yeah, you got a cabinet down there.
you have a cabinet on the end.
Okay. That's sad. I thought we measured the bed area.
Dang, that's actually not bad at all.
All right, the true test.
I'd say that works.
I mean, like, it feels like
Prison?
I could imagine this is what prison feels like. You know what else I can imagine? This is not my problem. I'm gonna be right here in this Legacy low back that's slightly loose, and
It's fine.
it ain't loose, it just rattles. All right, guys. Well, thanks for watching our mattress talk. Wait, that's a different channel. This actually turned out sick. Like around here, the line is actually really low.
It's good.
Yeah. So I don't think we're gonna do a trim piece. I think I like this. But yeah, hopefully we'll have the interior done soon. We got some other videos coming up. We got the tungsten truck. Made a lot of progress on that. But appreciate y'all for watching. Subscribe, like, and comment. We'll see you in the next one.
The light from the glass makes you look like Jesus.
Does it?
Yeah.